New media art. It's nothing new. Artists have always used the current tools and technologies around them to comment on the world they live within. In caves, our ancestors used stones and clay. The artisans of Egypt fashioned ornate hieroglyphics onto the newly discovered technology papyrus. Under the Roman Empire, ceilings were glorified with a good old-fashioned paintbrush. So, it makes perfect sense that a creative-minded person would use any possible means to convey their message, and that the most accessible tools would be the first in their artillery. So why is this? That so many of us are confused by those contemporary new media arts? Such a peculiar term, considering very few of the media technologies that make this art are in fact new. So let's ditch the word new and call it media art. But still, we have a whole bunch of different mediums that all get clumped together into this really complicated and overused term, media art. There is a multitude of media. You mean like multimedia? How about we call it new multimedia video arts? I think we're missing the point. You see, all these terms we're using here are really referring to a medium and not to an artistic practice. I mean, have you ever heard someone say, I like that paint art by Van Gogh? Or I like that marble and stonework by Michelangelo? Media is a tool, a format, just a loose term that most people can accept as moving images and sounds. But where most people are happy to compromise on the word media, there is a whole institute of people out there who are less forgiving on the term art. Why? Well, sticking the word art to anything is tricky. I mean, we've all taken that friend to a Picasso exhibition and heard them squabble, "My 3-year-old nephew could do a better job than that. What makes it art?" Well, thanks to the innovative thinking of the 20th century artists and postmodernism, almost anything could be seen as art these days. Though considering how many points of entry we have to discuss media as an artistic form, we still somehow have a lot of confusion around its merit. Why? Because media is more than art. Media is our everyday. We see it commercialised on television advertisements, strung up on sports games, overpowering us in shopping malls. We unavoidably have become gluttonous media-consuming animals. So much that it's hard to differentiate the art from the fart. So, how do we do this? In this whirlwind, high-paced modern environment of media saturation, we stop, breathe, think, and conceptualise. When we do this, we will realise how pointless it is to say, this is art, this isn't art. And instead, you'll come to appreciate that the art comes in the thought, in the discussion, just like this one.